Is Kajabi the best online coaching platform, or the platform is just full of it? Let's have a conversation about it. So when you think about Kajabi, I want you to really have this overview in mind, okay? So what is Kajabi? So Kajabi, in our view, is one of the, I would say, the first all-in-one platforms to create and sell online courses, okay? And they've been around since 2010, and currently they have about 50 to 70,000 users, okay? And based on our research, but based on also on their own statistics, okay? And in our view, Kajabi is probably best known when it comes to course creation platform from a holistic point of view. In other words, they have all the features you would need to get going from day one, okay? And so if you're a course creator, if you're an online coach, you will love Kajabi. If you're looking to create and sell online courses, membership sites, or digital downloads, Kajabi is one of the best platforms in our view. And we love this platform because it offers a wide range of features to help you grow your business, including a website builder, customer relationship management, affiliate marketing tools, and sales funnels. In addition, it comes with extensive training resources to help you share your expertise and build communities for your students and clients. So Kajabi, in our view, again, remains great for teachers and experts who want a turnkey solution for creating online courses, membership sites, and selling digital products. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really wonderful to have you here. We love to have this kind of conversation every now and then. So let's quickly go through the pros and cons of Kajabi. Pros. Well, basically, in our view, you can never go wrong with Kajabi. It's really the Apple of online course platforms, okay? They have outstanding UX and course delivery design capabilities. They're probably the best. They probably have the best community and support in the industry, in our view. They do provide funnel building and email marketing tools. They have unlimited video hosting, and you have the ability to create and design courses through the platform. What about the cons? Now, their page builder lacks a bit of flexibility and easy to use templates. Okay, when it comes to pricing, they could be they are expensive. Okay, and this might be overkills if you just need coaching tools, because you have everything at once. Okay, you have everything, and in our view, Kajabi does not include some of the bells and whistles for coaching. Okay, but overall, fantastic platform. You have world-class user experience and course design capabilities. You have a very mature platform and a large community of fellow course creators. Let's talk about the features that you are likely to find on Kajabi. So you can when you close your eyes, if you close your eyes right now and think about Kajabi, as a course creator, you can pretty much do anything you need to run your online business with Kajabi, because it's an all-in-one platform. Similar to Newsletter, similar to Simply Coach, similar to coaching.com. But Kajabi is a tad higher, is a tad better, is a tad more superior in our view. For instance, with Kajabi, you can design and host courses, you can send and automate emails campaigns, you can take payments and set up affiliate programs, you can create one-click upsell, downsell. Okay, you can build a website and marketing funnel, even though the website that you can build with the Kajabi is not really like that crazily beautiful in our view. Again, you can create a blog, you can offer a community or a forum, you have coaching capabilities, what we love about Kajabi is that you have a podcast hosting and distribution capabilities. Fantastic. And you have access to the code editor. So if you are, if you like to mess around with coding, I mean, you'll find your happiness on Kajabi. Okay. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. What are we having a conversation about? We are speaking about Kajabi. I'm giving you an in-depth review of Kajabi. I'm going granular here. I'm going very, very detailed here. Okay. So when you think about Kajabi, you have what? Kajabi online course and membership. Fantastic on that front. Okay. This is the number one feature where Kajabi currently outperforms any other SaaS platform. Okay. When it comes to, their online course builder is just great. Okay. They have some of the I would say not the most variety, but the sheer variety when it comes to customizing the course experience and design. They offer different themes designed for a range of needs and styles of digital courses. For example, publisher, self-paced, dripped, membership, etc. Okay. What about the Kajabi page and funnel builder? This is kind of good. This is kind of cool also, because Kajabi is really helping you. You kind of have this drag and drop sort of builder, okay, for your funnel. This is kind of cool. You have Kajabi emails. You are able, Kajabi's email system can handle everything from small to very large lists, and they have made a few recent updates that make email even easier. So this is kind of cool. And Kajabi, the checkout and affiliate system is also fantastic. Their community products are really good. Webinar hosting, fantastic. Kajabi Access, really good in terms of the mobile app, the podcast, the coaching, really, really great. What about the user experience here? Let's have a clear conversation about that. Now, when it comes to user experience, in our view, on Kajabi, this is really one of the biggest strengths, biggest fortes. Kajabi is very, 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 very easy to use. The company has an acute sense of design in everything it does. Everything. And I mean everything. We have spent years studying this this baby. Okay. Even out of the box, the student's experience is pristine and streamlined. The minimalist look of both the back end and front end makes spending time on the platform a very enjoyable experience. Because of its relatively high degree of flexibility, you can also influence the customer flow and journey to your liking. Okay, the platform is also very easy to use, but if you do need help, Kajabi has an extensive library and documentation to help you get started with both the platform and marketing your course. I'll speak about the support later on. Okay, you can even check out Kajabi University to learn more. So this is kind of cool. And there really is not much more to say than to say that Kajabi is just very easy to use. And when it comes to not only you as the online course creator, but also for your users. Okay, so the user experience there is just fantastic. You are able to actually to pass on your knowledge, your podcast, your training, your blog, your masterclass, your course coaching, your coaching your course to your clients in a very easy way, in a way that is digestible for them also. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Kajabi gives you all the tools you need in one place. That's the simplicity that we love, the centrality that we love, the fact that you are able to dispatch lots of work streams from a single dashboard, from a single workplace, from a single operating platform. This is just fantastic. No need to be tech savvy at all. That's true. And you actually, Kajabi is not really charging you, based on the revenue you're generating. Not at all. Okay, they have their fixed, their sort of fixed rate, their fixed, I would say, fee structure, and they stick to that. Let's talk a little bit about the value added here. So Kajabi is a fantastic platform that you know already, but you have a constellation of extra benefits that you can avail yourself of if you were to go with Kajabi. Okay, for example, you can create. So Kajabi empowers you to create all kinds of content to showcase what you know best, including online courses, coaching programs, podcasts, memberships, and more. Okay, you can grow. So Kajabi empowers you to create all kinds of content to showcase what you know best in terms of like if you want to grow, if you want to scale your business, like in any niche for that matter. You can manage. Okay, you can manage everything that you need to do. You can also you can turn your knowledge into income. Okay, so how many customers do you have now? No customer yet. Just like if you have 10 customers, 15 customers, 100 customers, or 1,000 customers, Kajabi is there for you when it comes to when it comes to helping you scale. Okay, so the thing here is that you only need to start by creating a course and take it from there. Boss, I want to quickly remind you once again of today's topic. We're having a conversation about Kajabi. This is an in-depth Kajabi review, so you have a clear idea. Okay, you really have to have a clear idea what kind of stuff Kajabi is about before you even buy, before you even sign up. Okay, so you have a constellation of other benefits that we love. You have lots of resources and well-written documentation to help you get started. They have a strong built-in marketing and sales features, including email marketing, landing pages, and affiliate networks. You have an easy-to-use website builder that lets you create custom themes for your site. Okay. You also have lead optimization and conversion tools for tests such as A/B testing. This is kind of cool. You have easy onboarding processes for new customers. And you have a built-in CRM and seamless integration with third-party payment tools. So overall, you do have a constellation of features and benefits that are really great, okay? And what we love about Kajabi is that they are constantly adding new benefits. They're constantly adding new integrations. They're constantly integrating new features, new capabilities to help optimize your overall experience as a user. But not only for you as the coach, but also for the end user, in other words, your client. So this is what really adds value when you really think about it, to an all-in-one coaching platform, or an all-in-one course creation platform such as Kajabi. I want to talk to you now about the pricing. Let's have a convo about that. So how much is Kajabi? So Kajabi is not cheap. Let's just say it this way. Kajabi is expensive, okay? But the question is, I mean, what does expensive mean? Because if you're thinking about Kajabi, you're thinking about all the constellation of tools that you have in one place, on one platform. Then you start looking at pricing differently. Because let me give you an example. If you were to go with a cheaper program, but you had to integrate, let's say you had to integrate stuff for video hosting. So you had to pay extra for video hosting. You had to integrate stuff for email marketing, so you have to pay extra for that. Landing page, sales funnel, you have to pay extra for that. You have to, like, all the extras, they do really add up, okay? So anytime you analyze the pricing for an all-in-one platform, you have to think about those things, okay? So on Kajabi, you have a basic plan, you have a growth plan, and you have the pro plan. Now the pro plan, that's really where they charge you like crazy. They can charge you from 300 to 350 to 400 or even 500 a month. Okay, and on the basic plan, you're probably paying like 125. Okay, on the growth plan, 175 to 200. Okay, now all of the plans can be billed monthly or annually, but you can get an extended 30 days free trial by using like. They basically, every now and then they have promos. Okay, now it's really important to understand that Kajabi is on the higher end of the cost scale. Just think about that. Okay, so Kajabi may not be a fit for all course creators, especially if you do not intend to use all of the bells and whistles of the platform. That being said, if you are starting from scratch and planning on using it for everything, the investment is really well worth it. But you're not going to grow the platform, like you're not going to grow very quickly. It takes time. This is a marathon. So just think that. I want you to keep that in your mind, okay? So, and also the thing is that it's possible to use Kajabi to sell your digital products, but also to use to sell your physical products. In other words, they have integration with Shopify and Spring, so you can sell physical products also. Okay, so this is something that's totally possible. You need to actually, like, if you have this integration with Shopify, you can actually build a store page with your product description. You can have a payment page for people to place an order. You can ship the product to their doorstep. Not a problem at all. Okay, but one thing I want to say here is that overall, when you think about Kajabi, just think about your investment. It's a long-term investment. I want you to really have that in mind. It's a long-term investment. Let's quickly talk about the support, okay? So how is the support and community for Kajabi? Now, another big asset in our view of using Kajabi is their community and support. No doubt about it. I mean, Kajabi has a relatively responsive support team, and you can chat with them live anytime. Plus, their support agents tend to be very friendly and actually know the platform, which is not always the case with customer support. But hey, listen, if they're charging you $150 a month, you bet they better know their platform, okay? And we love the fact that when it comes to Kajabi, before you reach out to their customer service, just avail yourself of the extensive documentation that they have. They have extensive documentation on everything you could want to achieve with the platform, and they also have answers to all the questions you have. They have a very, very diverse and comprehensive FAQ session. Okay, their documentation gets updated frequently, so you can always find an answer there. Okay. Now, if you're looking for more feedback and support, you can join the Kajabi community, which they call Kajabi Heroes. Okay. And with a Facebook group of over 20 to 25,000 people, this is one of the most helpful and knowledgeable communities in the course creators industry, in our view, again. And this is also the best place to find Kajabi experts to help you out. Okay. And Kajabi clearly places their clients at the core of their business and their priority, that even rewarding you with personal gifts and rewards as you celebrate revenue milestones. And this, in our view, is a brilliant marketing move by Kajabi. Brilliant, honestly. You have a lot of players, other players in the industry. You know, I'm thinking about, coaching.com, Coach Accountable, News Handler, but those players don't go as far as Kajabi in terms of creating real chemistry. Real chemistry. I'm not talking about just like, bullshitting you. No, real chemistry with their clients. Okay, they really care about their clients. They really care about their clients' success, and they really reward their clients for succeeding. So we love that kind of chemistry. And the thing here is that kind of chemistry really spills positively on Kajabi's own revenue model, because they've been making money. They are really making money. I mean, they've been in business for a while now, and their business model is just solid. So overall, when it comes to support, you are in good hands with Kajabi. Really, really in good hands. Not only in terms of their FAQ, their knowledge base, but also in terms of their customer service, but also in terms of your fellow users. You always find anyone, like you always find 1, 2, 3, 10 Kajabi heroes to help you out if you have questions. Let me give you the verdict here when we talk about Kajabi. So when you think about Kajabi, in our view is one of the most highly rated tools out there when it comes to online coaching, when it comes to course creation, in our view, when it comes to anything you can think about in this industry. Okay, there are very few places with such a passionate community in the course creation industry, and you definitely will not feel alone with Kajabi. Okay, so Kajabi is receiving from us very, very high ratings. Okay, in terms of features, in terms of user experience, in terms of community and support rating. It's not cheap though. Kajabi is not cheap. Okay, and that's why we love to think of Kajabi as the Apple. Apple in terms of the IT company, Apple of online course creation platforms. Okay, you can't really go wrong with Kajabi. They have outstanding user experience and course delivery, and they have probably the best community and support in the industry. Okay, just know that you might have a little bit of a learning curve when you start, because Kajabi is not. It's like you have everything in one. You have to learn everything in once. So take it easy. If you are a newbie, Kajabi is not the place for you unless you have the resources, you have the budget, and you are in this industry for a long time. You really want to build a long-term sort of empire. Then yes, then you really can you can go ahead and choose Kajabi. But if you're just going to have something like, if you're looking for a basic tool, a basic platform to host 1 or 2 courses here and there, don't go with Kajabi. Not at all. Okay, Kajabi is definitely worth it, but for like, if you have a long-term vision, if you are in this game for a long term, or if you are, if you have the resources to justify the ROI, to justify the investment, then go ahead with it. One thing we also love about Kajabi is that you always find people to back you up. You always find experts. You always find other players who have been using Kajabi for a while and who understand the platform really well, who can really help you in terms of you optimizing your content, you optimizing your delivery, you knowing how to use the platform, overall. And on top of that, Kajabi is mobile friendly. Okay, everything created on Kajabi can be mobile friendly, can be mobile responsive. Okay, you can also use the Kajabi mobile app for a native experience. So this is just fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about, I was giving you a Kajabi review, and I'll give you the overview, the features, the user experience, the value added, the pricing, the support, and the verdict. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.